What could possibly motivate thousands to leave their homes and march towards the unknown dangers of the East? In the late 11th century, a fervent call echoed from Pope Urban II at the Council of Clermont. It was November 1095 when he implored Western Christians to aid the Byzantines and recover Jerusalem from Muslim control. The promise of spiritual rewards, combined with the intense socio-political climate of the time, made this call irresistibly compelling. Fueled by faith, ambition, and the promise of eternal salvation, a diverse multitude gathered, marking the onset of an unprecedented movement. Imagine the arduous journey across entire continents, fraught with peril at every turn. Thousands of Crusaders, driven by faith and the promise of divine favor, embarked on a daunting expedition to reclaim the Holy Land. Among them were notable leaders like Godfrey of Bouillon and Raymond of Toulouse, each guiding their contingents through treacherous terrains and hostile territories. The logistical challenges were immense. Crusaders had to navigate through unfamiliar lands, manage scarce resources, and maintain morale over months of grueling travel. They crossed vast stretches of Europe and Asia Minor, facing not only the natural hardships of long marches, but also frequent skirmishes with local populations resistant to their passage. In October of 1097, the Crusaders laid siege to Antioch, a fortress city pivotal to their campaign. The siege stretched over 8 excruciating months, showcasing a brutal test of endurance and military strategy. Starvation and disease ravaged the Crusader ranks, yet their resolve remained unbroken. With Antioch under their control, the Crusaders' path to Jerusalem was now open, but their trials were far from over. June 1099, the walls of Jerusalem loomed before the Crusaders, a city sacred and fiercely contested. As the midsummer sun scorched the arid lands, the Crusaders, weary yet determined, launched their final assault on Jerusalem. After a grueling journey across continents, the city represented not just a strategic conquest, but a divine mission. The siege began with intensity, as siege engines and scaling ladders surrounded the ancient walls. By the 15th of July, the city fell. The aftermath was stark and brutal. The Crusaders, driven by a mix of religious fervor and the harshness of their long campaign, carried out a massacre upon capturing Jerusalem. Streets that once echoed with the bustling sounds of trade and prayer were now scenes of despair, as both Muslim and Jewish residents faced unspeakable horrors. This conquest did not just end lives, it altered the very fabric of the region. Jerusalem, a city of profound spiritual significance, now lay in the hands of the Crusaders, marking a pivotal shift in control that reverberated through the corridors of power across Europe and the Middle East. The capture of Jerusalem was a momentous victory, reshaping the Middle Eastern political landscape and setting the stage for further conflicts. The reverberations of the First Crusade echoed throughout centuries, influencing cultures and geopolitics across continents. In its wake, the Crusader states were established, fragile bastions of Christian power in a predominantly Muslim region. This set the stage for ongoing military clashes and rich cultural exchanges that would shape the medieval world. The lasting impact of the Crusade spurred a series of subsequent crusades, each fueled by a mix of religious fervor, political intrigue, and economic ambitions. Though centuries old, the First Crusade remains a powerful reminder of how faith, ambition, and the quest for power can reshape the world.